I'll admit, the station's in better shape than I expected it to be.
Captain, this place is supposed to be empty, yeah? Because I got the queerest feeling.
You're an artist, Captain. Good for it.
Gosh, that's clever.
What happened here?
Poor fella. You think he did it to himself, Captain? That's real sad.
go.
working! Ah!
Sometimes violence is the only way.
Here we go! You got it, Captain! Sorry!
Here we go. The strong survive and the weak perish. Have your back, Captain.
I see it now! Don't mess with us.
Who would
I'll fix you right up!
you were destined to die? We'll take your confession now. Here we go.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit. are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
That's with us. Here they come.
Cut him off.
We can handle this.
Here goes nothing! That's the last of them!
man of the cloth. I've had quite enough of you!
That's the last of them!
Here we go!
Hey, Miss Parvati. Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into... Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling. Name's Silas. Junior in humor. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the... Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special kid. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure... Conrad's got a barbershop in town. You'll find him in town.
Did you bring me anything? New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already. Filled out this. time?
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Really?
had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question.
Never mind. That about answers it.
Been eating nothing but salt.
Can't say I approve of a town run by We pay by the finger. Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Julie, I remember him. He was just a kid. I'll just need your signature here. Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right? I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Still one outstanding bounty. Here we are. Bertie Cotton. Bert was the local preacher before Max took over. Always was quick to remind us that, well, that's all three. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint ink. You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations. Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice. Something else I can do?
I don't know what you did to... Hard to say. Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Should keep our voice. Pieces down.
Please, wander around. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants... Here, take my fees. I'm never getting that medicine, so I may as well buy myself a...
What's on your mind? Shit. Silas still on about... Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with... I could do without the sarcasm. What law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living. Shame, though. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing... Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's... Not half as awful as the bill you... Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable. I'm plenty serious. In other words, Edgewater would have been... Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an ass. All I know is Silas... I'm just glad to put... Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Please don't. Physical height. No, thank you. I'm Conrad. You will... Ah. As broke as pie crust, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our... Edgewater is built... Tells... Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. Much obliged. What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, You know about Eugene? Huh? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3... That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. In prior...
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're...
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. I'm sure that I have no... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money.
Easy. When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Thank the law. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard. The war. The coming... I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath... I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. They have sent a scout. Prowling. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to. That's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics. Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Never seen the veil. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its arm? You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one. Cantina, lavatory. Behind... On the double, soldier.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
I don't want any trouble.
Lovely to see you about.
Things going all right?
Been keeping him carefully. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I get... Oh.
Something... You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Never seen the Veil lit up like... Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit. Designed to deliver a lethal... You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand... Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review. Time's come for you to journey down into the black. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross... I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us... So this is it, then. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble.
Great work. Good, we're in.
Nicely done.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
You don't think that's a problem? Whole ship's running on a computer's fancy. That'll make you nervous, Preacher?
No, Felix. The concept of a ship computer does not make me nervous. Are you scared of Ada?
I ain't scared of Ada.
Good. I'm glad we cleared that.
Good to see you, boss.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child. Abandoned. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but... That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no... The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hey... Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swag... That's when I broadsided him with a toss. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now. I'm over... Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks. Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. Thanks for listening, boss. Good to see you, boss.
I could spend hours reflecting on this. So. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill Vic. That's what my parents... I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was... My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a... I envied that. I wanted that peace. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people... The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety... Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. It's like an unbreakable elastic band. I have run headlong into too many walls. What about you? Yes, very funny. Just like the masked Okay. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's... Unfortunately, he was also one of the
I'm a surgeon by training. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand, usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy... Sure do. Some of it... There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized... I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's... Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. No complaints here. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be... I'll be here. Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
My comm center already got an update ping. Thanks. That's odd. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place. What can I do for you?
Sublight for life. The corporation's never lifted a finger.
Sublight Salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Salvage is a family business. Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our trails.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back they got me started on a simple acquisition. These days I stick to HQ.
Huh? Who's there? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, all right. I guess you're on the level.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Lilia Hagen, CEO and... Not a word. Pity. My guy in marketing. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my... Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to... I have a salvage job for someone light on corp...
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least, not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes, Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're like. Very. I have this thing about I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in house. Ask. Be seeing you.
BNPI. Rizzo's knock you out. ACN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and tea-free nuts in it. It's time for a while.
Huh? Oh, I... Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but... right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. So, welcome. Make yourself... The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Don't worry. Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers. Of course. What's that? Absolutely. No, and I've been trying very hard.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Hope.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plot. Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for that. For what it's worth, you're a talented scientist. Of course. Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that... Destination reached. The Groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... Yes, Captain.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. What?
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. What part of the colony would... How can I... Mm-hmm. We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Captain, got a minute? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us. With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. No.
Captain, something bit them. Something with more teeth than is strictly necessary. Here they come! Here goes nothing! Nothing personal, I swear.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
How'd you do that so fast?
Warning. Pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of gristle.
They left their own outside. Was it that bad?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps. Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts. Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center. Forget I said anything about that. Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating. Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know? Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed. Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such. Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
I don't have time for this.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh. Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told. I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable. More often than not, seems I'm the only one who sees the opportunity here. A ticket to the good life once my research plays out. Byzantium. Recognition, money, proper facilities. No more uninspired dolts like my associates here. And might you be the sort of person who's, not averse to risking your life, if the pay were right? Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. You have a point there. It most decidedly cannot make this situation any worse. All right. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel. One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue? While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever. Not just any diet toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab. My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him. That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were.
Mr. Dick says this guy's already wrapped fodder.
What can I do you? Yeah, I ain't gonna... Oh.
Carry on. Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the Raptidons? Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter of... Orson, you idiot. Just put it... Of course, because I didn't... This gotta put it in. Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might... Now, if we got the carbon... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. No. Well, yeah. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel... Say, you wouldn't happen to have a...
Clever. Okay.
The ventilation shaft runs from the bottom of the lab to the top of the hill, over the garage.
Top of the hill's wrapped on.
I don't think you're supposed to be wandering around. So, want to treat yourself before you go?
so glad you asked. Some people say the name refers to the 17 rungs in Auntie Cleo's official ladder of corporate. Truth is, we've been established, closed down, renamed, re-established, and then reopened a grand total of 7. Corporate's still deliberating over a new name. The matter remains hotly contested in committee. Can't say I do. Auntie Cleo products satisfy all of our nutritional needs. At least they used to. These days, we don't get much in the way of variety. I hear it's like that all over the colony. We eat what we can get, and we don't. Technically, I'm not in business at all. Roseway closed down years ago. Corporate still sent. Of course, if something goes wrong, like one of our guards drinking himself to an early grave or raptidons running wild, corporate.
The vent shafts are how the raptidons are getting out of the lab.
Underestimating the importance of the eighth back.
Nitrogen, she's okay, but Lunsford has the highest rate of goals per game.
But if you cross-reference with the skills of the opposing team, his hand goal rate plummets.
What?
Lunsford plays worse against better teams. Blankenship plays better.
I've stayed in worse.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, We've been cooped up in here, I don't know. Sure, loyal company fella. Look, I don't want to go back out there, but I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons.
Extracting how? No, wait.
In certain social situations.
He's making enraptured, Captain.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price... Sure, of course. Our lab south of here, down the road. Not the old... My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself. Dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the... Great! This is really gonna save my ass. Any news? On the...
It's gotta be where Mr. James is.
thoughts on what shuts him up first? A hungry rat or my backhand?
Did someone lift the lockdown? What? How the hell? No, not... I don't care. I care about the front door. This is an egregious... Ugh. Can't use the centrifuge without supervision. Can't file reports without him double-checking their every word. It's like he thinks I'm a child. His hands-on management style is Please. That man doesn't have an altruistic bone in his body. I just happen to have the metabolic... I'd wager my last bit that if you brought back the precursors and left me for dead, Anton wouldn't bat an eye. What? No. Come on. There's no call for that. If the way's clear, I'll head on back.
Oh, you got that? I won't tell.
Welcome back. Do what? The blood and space. Dust from your feet in the entry.